Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Late Entry, hosted as always by RBF Kyle.
Late Entry family, how we doing tonight?
National Toph's Sunday.
Hey.
It's your boy, your favorite villain, Toph. I'm in the building. What's popping?
We're going to have some Toph's topics later on. It's going to be fun. As always, your boy, Double Dose. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Had today off. Did absolutely nothing today, so I'm feeling good.
Lazy Sunday?
Lazy Sunday for sure.
Do y'all remember that video that Bruno Mars dropped like 12 years ago?
Yeah. Lazy Day? Yeah.
Lazy Day.
Today I don't feel like doing anything.
That was me.
I would love for somebody to explain to me why he had them all wearing gorilla heads. I still need to know that years later.
It's a great question. Maybe he got approval from the gorillas. I don't know.
he met with Caesar.
Yeah. He's like, you guys mind? This is a cultural appropriation.
Caesar, Harambe.
Yeah.
All of them.
It's crazy to think about, and I'm not bringing up anything new, but it's crazy to think about the trajectory that our country has gone on ever since Harambe died. That was 2016. That was the last time things were good.
Hey, 2016, that was a good year, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Really
2016.
That was a good year.
You had,
used it.
Yep. Drake
Maybe they killed Harambe and we switched timelines. We switched to some shitty timeline.
Bro,
Games were good.
Did y'all see the video? We're talking about Drake. It made me think of Future. Did y'all see that video I sent you guys in the group chat of the Barstool people trying to guess albums? And it was DS2 and nobody knew what it was.
No, I didn't see that one.
That's a bad look.
Kyle, would you recognize the DS2 album?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't think so. I'm not a huge Future fan, to be honest. I've started to like his stuff more as I've gotten older, but when I was young, I was like, I can't even understand him.
I feel like Future is like, he's like a. I'm trying to think of like a good comp. I almost said DeMar DeRozan, but that's not where I want to go with that. He's like a good, like, you need that nigga around, but he's not like my favorite athlete. He's like
Dylan Brooks. No, I'm kidding.
Nah.
I'm just kidding. Future's the man.
Like,
Future's the man.
Toph, what do you think? Who's a good, like, you need this person in the league?
NBA comp.
I mean, when you said DeRozan, I was thinking like at least got to be like Toronto one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people like Future's like, right up there with them, like, at the top of the top. It just depends on who you're asking. I know a lot of people who, all they listen to is like Future.
Yeah.
They glaze the heck out of that, man. I think Future's really good. He's not for me, but March Madness, man, still to this day, still goes hard.
I think one of my favorites is Know the Meaning off DS2 as well. Yep. Kyle's like,
I'm gonna think of a comp. I'm gonna find out by the end of the recording.
We're gonna figure out a comp for the Future. It's somebody that the league needs, but he's just not my favorite athlete. But I need him to keep playing.
It's like an old poll, but like T-Mac or something, like T-Mac or Vince Young, like not everybody's favorite, but is up there, and
So
a lot of people's absolute favorites.
What y'all think about Ben Roethlisberger?
I mean, I hope Future didn't beat his wife, but
did Ben do that?
I'm pretty sure.
Allegedly.
Oh.
He's had some law troubles,
especially with law troubles.
Okay. Can Future drive a motorcycle?
I was still thinking on the NBA terms, and then Big Ben just had me thinking again.
Okay.
It's tough.
I'm gonna find one by the end of the recording for sure.
It's tough to compare a rapper to a fat white drunk, but I love it.
I feel like he's not like hated enough by like a group of people in order to be like Kevin Durant. Like he's not as polarizing enough.
It's funny. I was sitting here as soon as you said all that. I was like, what if we go with Golden State KD?
What about Steph? No, Young Thug might be
greatest
Steph.
shooter.
See, I know what you're going with the Steph. With someone like Steph, I feel like someone just like completely changed the game. That's where I would lean more towards like a Steph comparison for like an artist.
Okay.
The KD one's actually not bad though.
Yeah, KD ain't bad.
Because he like had like a time when like
I think
he was
I think
considered
that,
like one of the best, but then kind of just like always stayed like even keel.
Yeah,
I
and he
think
still
that
got those
KD
old fans that will always rock with everything he puts out.
I think that KD is Kanye.
Yeah.
I think KD is Kanye. The off the court stuff.
Kanye.
Yes, the off the court stuff is like enough to like completely turn you off the person, but when that person puts pen to paper or ball to court, masterpiece.
I mean, the easiest Kanye is Kyrie though, because Kyrie basically had a similar crash out at one point. But
I think Kyrie might be Future. Actually, that might be Future.
Yeah, fair.
I was thinking real old school for Kanye, but then I didn't put enough respect on like his peak. So yeah, we can't go with who I was thinking of.
Who are you gonna say? I'm just curious now. You're gonna say something crazy. What was it?
I was gonna say something super, super crazy, man. I ain't gonna do that to him.
Okay,
that was a real low blow.
All right,
I ain't gonna do him like that.
I'm curious who he's disrespecting more, the comp or like which way is this going?
So well, I'll give you a clue. He didn't really score at all when he was on the Bulls with Michael Jordan.
Oh my God, it's Bill, or it's the enforcer. I can't think of his name. They got him up out of there.
Go.
What is his name?
Dennis Rodman?
No, there you go. No, Dennis Rodman. I was thinking Dennis Rodman.
Oh,
you said like off the field, like off the court. Rodman was going crazy.
True.
So I was thinking more of that mode, but I was really thinking of like
we just didn't have enough cameras back then. We would have lost.
See, I hear so much bad stuff with the Kanye, it makes me forgets all the good stuff, man.
And that's why I'm saying Kevin Durant, because everything about Kevin Durant that's not like shooting hoops, it's Kanye essentially.
See, but I still don't like, even with like all of Kevin Durant's like off the court. That's like the last thing I think about with him. It's still strictly on the court.
Bro, I got a fake TikTok
I know what you mean by
that
though.
I got a fake TikTok account. All I do is dislike our videos and throw hate comments at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're like a month removed away from KD's burner coming out of him calling his teammates slow. Like, but another word for slow. That's like, I don't know, man. That's Kanye. If we go stay in the past. I don't know if you guys saw this. I know this is probably not you guys' necessarily your thing. Justin Bieber performed for the first time at Coachella yesterday, and it was very, very polarizing. People either loved what they saw or they hated it. He came out ironically dressed like Kanye. It was a lot of like the big oversized sweatshirt. They had the lights black and white, very much like Kanye's current little tour he's on right now. He played sang a lot of his new music. There wasn't like a lot of production, like background dancer stuff like that. It was really just him and the mic. Had a few guests come out. He had Thames, WizKid, Kid Leroy.
Ooh, okay.
All came out.
Thames.
It was that song when he did that. I forgot the name of it, but with what is it? Essence with Thames and WizKid, fantastic. And Thames, dog, I just want to give Thames her flowers real quickly. Every song that Thames is in, she's always a feature, and it's her song. Like, her voice is so incredible. Like, don't even bring the rest of this. Just let Thames sing a little bit longer. I don't know if you guys feel like that.
No, I mean, like, Thames, Free Mind, that's by far my favorite song. Like, anytime I hear that song, just bodies it, man.
Yeah. Kyle, Mr. trying to get some motion, you don't even know who Thames are. Oh, God. We need to keep a little board. Like, in the back.
We don't.
When I move,
we do not.
We do not need
that. We do not need that. Nope.
We're gonna have.
I will lose so fast, bro.
It's gonna be zero days since Kyle lost motion.
Bro. I mean, not knowing an artist. I mean, whatever, bro. Yeah. I'm either gonna be sitting here like half out of the loop on stuff, or I'm gonna end up like wearing a do-rag in 2 weeks. So you gotta pick one.
You know,
Kyle's gonna pop up like, hey,
back.
Oh, hold
on,
real quick, Toph.
Go ahead.
Kyle's gonna pop in and be like, okay, name 5 Kid Rock songs.
yeah.
What were we gonna say?
Let me see the blonde waves.
Remember when at game night when I had that like the music game?
Yes.
And then I had like all different cats. I guarantee you, Kyle would have got some of those that y'all was struggling with.
Yo, that's what we need to do. Is we need to maybe either collaborate with Lex for Lex's lore, or just take 1 month off, or even just do an extra week of it, of something like that again. Toph, you put something like that together and have Kyle and me in the chat play on a Wednesday.
Ooh,
I think that'd be fun.
That'd be a good idea. We could do that.
That would be fun.
And then we
I
need
had
to
to
quiz
pick one of those up.
We need to quiz Kyle on black people. Just straight up show him a picture of certain black.
I actually still have.
Oh man,
I
this is
still
tough.
have the one that I made.
Of what, that?
Black
Yeah, I
people
still have-
quiz?
No,
Oh,
not black people quiz, but the one that I had to do. I still
Oh,
have.
okay.
we might have to revisit that on a Wednesday. We'll talk off the pod.
Yeah, that's a
but
good idea though.
So this Bieber thing, he sang a lot of his newer music, which is not as popular as his older stuff, obviously. And then I think someone calculated in like the hour performance, he sat down in like a chair on stage with a MacBook and just got on YouTube and found he was streaming it on Twitch as well. I'm not sure if he was actually going based off what the chat said, or if he was if it was supposed to look like that. But he would just go through and find some of his old songs and click on them and just sing like 45 seconds of the song or 30 seconds of the song or something. And people that were old Bieber fans loved it, and other people thought it was just like a very much lack of effort and performance put into it. Me watching it last night, I was with some friends that wanted to see it, obviously. And so I was watching like, damn, I didn't realize I know Toph, you're a little bit older than like Kyle and me, but Kyle and I basically like grew up at the same time as Justin Bieber. Like we were in middle school while he was in middle school making music, and then getting older, watching that go from like, early like Baby stuff like that to then like, his collaboration with Skrillex and Diplo. And it's like, he really has progressed so far. And I had such a nostalgic appreciation for a guy that used to be like just like a girl artist, you know what I mean? But it was really cool to see how far that was. But I guess my question to you guys is, and I'm not sure if you've seen enough of it to even have an opinion, but like something like that, do you find that cool? Like a cool ode to the past of like, this was his first time at Coachella. So it's like we paid tribute back to the very first video I put on YouTube back before there was influencers and I got discovered. And we're going to go on that whole journey back as a full circle moment now, 20 years later. Or is it like, all right, you should probably get some backup singers and put on a show? Do you guys have an opinion on that either way?
This is tough. So to me, I think I respect the artist that is like, no, I'm giving them something brand new every time, every time, and this being the biggest show, it needs to be the best I've ever done and new and this and that. I also I get when you're at a show that big, you also know that so many people are there because of your tags, because of boyfriend, because of baby, because of all that stuff, right? So yeah, like you also want to like pay tribute to those fans that have kind of been around for that long, that kind of those songs that you wrote when you were 13, 14 that like were just blasting through their freaking boom boxes or their CD players, yeah, you want to kind of pay tribute to those fans that have stuck around for this long. And maybe they've taken a step back, but they still know a lot of your music. I think like, I don't know, he caught a little bit of flack in the comedy community. I don't know about like nationally, but Gabriel Iglesias, when he sold out Dodger Stadium, the last like 20 to 30 minutes of his special, and it was cool because like the lights were supposed to be on and like everybody was supposed to be dipping, and he just kept going with like old bits. Like he did the old donut bit with the cop pulling him over, and he's like, "What? Like, why'd you pull? Well, you know why I pulled you over?" He's like, "Cause you could smell him," and like that kind of he hit all those like old bits, and yeah, to me, I was kind of like, okay, I would love to have seen a full hour of like fresh, fluffy comedy. But it was also kind of awesome that it's like, dude, you just got to the biggest possible stage that you could get to. Like, you're from LA, you're playing in Dodger Stadium, in front of sold out crowd. Like, give the crowd what they want, So yeah, it's tough for me. I think either way he would have handled it would have been the right way. I don't understand why people get so worked up about it.
Toph, you have any thoughts on that? Or I know that's not really your artist, but
no, I mean, I remember, Kyle said, you got Baby, I'll Never Say Never, Boyfriend, like the dude was, uber talented, as a young jit. So like I said, I remember Good and Well, The Believers, all of that stuff. So I caught the tail end of it, but I remember that thing good and well. I think it's kind of cool for like an artist that, from kind of seeing where he started, his evolution. When it comes to music, as you say like old stuff, of course you're gonna have, new fans. They grow up. Sometimes they phase out of your music in there. But I think it's pretty cool for him just kind of going back to like, his roots, where it all started. So like I said, music, it's not for everybody, there's not one single artist. Well, there might be some in the world, but like I said, you're gonna have your haters and the people that rock with you. This is how it is. But I think it's pretty cool him going back to his roots.
I think that something that a lot of the criticism came out about, people feel that there's a difference in the standard held between male performers and female performers, of like women like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, always like go out and put on like a crazy show, whereas you get like an Ed Sheeran to show up in some bullshit and a mic. And so that's been kind of going for a while. And then people compared it a lot to like Sabrina Carpenter performed the day before, and she had so much production. People were saying that she treated it like the Super Bowl. Almost that she did too much. And then the next day, Bieber comes out and doesn't do very much performatively. But I think for me, it has to do with your vocal talent. Like, I would pull up and watch Adele sit on stage on a bar stool and a mic and just sing without anything else. I would love to see that. I've also seen like Halsey before live, who had a lot of production with hers. So I think that like if you have the talent to like Teddy Swims, Sam Smith, they could just sit there and just sing, and I would be cool with it. I don't think that you necessarily need the production. But the other thing with Justin Bieber too is like he's at this point like a legacy artist. Like he did all the pop stuff with the production 15 years ago. Like he's done that already. Just because he's at Coachella now, it's not necessarily he's going to switch up what he's doing currently. But
that's so like how do you be mad at a guy who's created hits for 30 years, like going back and kind of I don't know, like playing them and paying it back to his true fans, man, like the OGs and yeah.
And I think I've always thought too, because like I'm a person that goes to a lot of festivals and concerts. When I'm at like your concert, it's usually like your album concert. So I want to see your album stuff. If I see you at a festival, especially like DJs and stuff too, I want to see the hits.
Yes, 100%.
Now, really, I got a question for you, since you are like, the festival person, like, in terms of like an event like, Lollapalooza, Coachella, when you got like a vast amount of artists, like how much time do they like usually have to like, for their set?
It depends.
Compared to like, you have like your own like concerts, mainly just you.
It really depends on everything circumstantial. So like, if you were to take like a Taylor Swift, like Eras Tour, or take like an Millennium, who's the EDM DJ, Eras Tour, and then this, I forgot the name of Millennium's thing. It's going to drive me crazy. But basically, some of those are like hours long performances where it's like, we're going to take you back from the beginning all the way to where we are now. And so that'll be hours and hours. Then like in Chicago, if I just go catch like a regular like EDM like concert, there'll be like 3 openers. They usually get like 45 minutes. And then the main person might have an hour to an hour and a half. At festivals,
go ahead. Yeah,
I was just going to say at festivals, it's usually about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour each. And then the headliner may get some extra time depending on what festival it is.
Yep. That's exactly what I was about to add.
My boy might have enough time to, pull a whole, run back to, the glory days. And he's got to, get his time in, get in, get out.
Yeah.
I know he had that long.
True. All right, Kyle, you brought up comedy. And I just want to tell a very, very quick story. I went to a comedy show last night. One of my friends invited me. Shit was really cool. Got to see like 5 different comedians for like 20 minutes each. Young, like underground people, not like big names. But one of them was talking about, one of the funniest jokes was this guy was talking about how kids at a certain age are learning stuff so early now that are like important while still being so young. And he was talking about how, he had this kid come up to him and ask like, hey, I just learned about the Holocaust. And he was like, why didn't Santa intervene? He was like, why didn't Santa intervene? And he was saying like, it sounds crazy, but think about it. If you're at that age where you still believe in Santa Claus,
man.
And Santa Claus really like that, he comes to people's chimney, he's popping out, he's got magic. And then you've got the Holocaust happening. Why did Santa not come and intervene? And the comedian was like, well, that's kind of the whole thing with like Jewish people. They don't celebrate Christmas, so Santa's hands are kind of tied. But the part that relates to me is the fact, because I'm not just trying to steal this guy's jokes, and I'm so sorry I don't have your name to give you credit for
I was really hoping you would.
Come on.
I don't know any of their names. It was like
Fair.
It wasn't like an open mic, but it was like they said the person's names, but even the flyer, I don't think.
Yeah, usually in a show like that, the flyer might have one name, and then the rest are all like locals. Yeah.
And I'm so sorry I don't have the person's name, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to steal the jokes. It's not my jokes. But the part that relates to me is I'm sitting like in the second row, and when he said the Holocaust part, the shit caught me off guard, and I snorted, and the comic heard it, was like, all right, snort, like, and I was fucking called me out. He said Holocaust. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, luckily, I did not get involved in any other crowd.
Man, I was just gonna say I would love for a comic to tee off on you and you to come back and report.
They were going off of other people. They were talking about how the suburbs in Chicago, or like around Chicago, they just sound like someone made it up. But they were talking about how this guy was like gay and rich from a rich suburb, was wearing a chain. Like, hey, we have to find this nigga in the parking lot afterwards. Like, so no, I was trying to stay away from the crowd work. I was just there to have my little laughs and keep it pushing. I went to a comedy show several years ago though, and I showed up like 10 minutes late, and I started laughing, and the lady that was sitting next to us turned to Lexi and was like, oh, like, hey, your man brought like so much energy to the room when he showed up. And all that meant was two things. My laugh was making it okay for people to laugh because I got a wild ass laugh. And two, she had an even wilder laugh than me. And so when I started laughing, then she thought it was safe for her to laugh. And it was like, then that whole side of the room was just some wild ass laugh. Like, that's the kind of laugh that I've got, apparently.
You bring that energy. You're a glue guy, dude. You're a glue guy.
If you guys had to anybody like right now, if you could go to like a comedy show, who'd you want to see?
My favorite comic of all time is Cat Williams. And I've seen him live once, but it was almost like a Cat Williams Presents. Like, he was almost emceeing for other artists, and he would tell jokes in between. But I would love to see like a regular like Cat Williams set. Second would be Chris Rock. Those two are my all-time favorites.
Yeah, Chris Rock would probably be my number one to like go see. Him, Chappelle. I mean, there's so many I want to see. I mean, we're looking at tickets to go see Bobby Lee. Harlan Williams is coming to town. I'm looking to go see him. I mean, I was just like, that's immediate. A guy who doesn't do comedy anymore, but like inspired me to even get in the internet space, honestly, was Bo Burnham. Great comic who kind of has gotten away from it. But yeah, he's one of the funniest guys to ever live, in my opinion. Skits, improv, song comedy, jokes. He's hilarious.
I think for me, like, Cat is the funniest comic, but I don't have like, my humor didn't adjust to his as much as like, I feel like my humor is taken very much after like Chris Rock's old humor.
Yeah. Old Chris Rock, old Chappelle. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Some of those specials were insane.
What about you, Toph? Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say the Toss Your Salad bit by Chris Rock, where he learned that is always going to be one of my favorites.
Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, of course I grew up on like, the Chris Rocks, Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams. So like I said, I'm going to leave, they had their time in the sun. I want to give like, the new people a chance. DC Young Fly, love that dude. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Jesse Banks, I probably watch his videos at least once every day. Stay on my timeline. And then Matt Rife, I love him as well too. His crowd work.
He's good.
I was like how he engaged with this, like, pretty much his whole thing is just like crowd work. And I think that's like a different take to it. I think it's unique, his own style. Zach Justice, I watch his videos on YouTube all the time as well too. So funny. I was like to see like all the new people in this space now. So
yeah, the newbies.
Let the goats, they've had their time. Let's let the young bloods, give them a shot.
Well, while we're
any of them, honestly.
While we're on this little comedy thing, and Toph, you brought up Matt Rife. I can cut this if you don't want to talk about it, Kyle. But we were just talking about Matt Rife before.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of had an opinion about his crowd work. Do you want to share that on the podcast, or would you prefer not to?
No, I'll share it. I don't care.
Okay, and then I'm curious. I'm curious Toph's thoughts on Kyle's opinion. That's why I'm bringing this up.
So I think Matt Rife is a very funny individual. I just wish more of his comedy, especially the stuff he works in a clip, like he had a full crowd work special. He also had a special where he did do bits, and I thought the special where he did his own like pre-written stories and jokes was like just as good. I wish he would mix them together instead of like, it feels like a lot of the stuff he just like does on his tour is just like, let me interact with the crowd. Let me, find like this wholesome interaction to touch on. Let me make fun of you for this. And I think crowd work in and of itself is its own skill. And I think it gets too much disrespect from traditional comedians or traditional comedian fans or comedy fans of like, oh, he didn't write that bit, he just made it up on the spot. It's like, yeah, that's impressive too. I just thought like, my thing is like, when that's like all you're really doing, like I just, I don't know, when you see him in like roast scenarios, he does well, but I just feel like if he honed like, and he's still learning, he's still, like you said, he's a young buck, he's new on the scene. I think he will kind of find that balance. But for me right now, what I want to see more of from him is like written stuff, because I do think he's got it in him to like write like multiple hours of just like off, like, take the stuff you're saying off the dome to these people and put it on the paper, or I don't know. Yeah. So, or work it out in comedy clubs or things like that. But
let me try to give you my takeaway from what I think you're saying. And then Toph, I want you to kind of agree or disagree. I think, especially from what we're talking about before, had this conversation. I think you were saying that like in order to be one of the greatest, like you've got to really have more in your bag than just crowd work. Whereas like I guess my question to Toph is like, do you think that you can be your own on just like, I'm the GOAT of crowd work and that's my lane, as opposed to like, if you are a good I almost feel like Hal thinks it's almost gimmicky if that's all you do. Whereas like if you're like a great battle rapper, you might, have some YouTube videos that go crazy, but no one's listening to a battle rapper in their car on the way to work. Whereas if you can actually put some songs together, then you're that much better or well known of a rapper. I guess the other way to look at that too would then be like,
that's a very good comparison.
In the like EDM world, or even just in the DJing world, if you've got EDM artists that write songs, that's one thing, but then actually playing them, just DJing, is a completely separate skill. So I could put on a performance at a club of all music that's not mine, but my DJ skills are the performance, not playing my music. Whereas if you're playing your own music and you can DJ, it's like, whoa, this motherfucker's crazy.
Right. Yes, that is exactly it. Like Chappelle could pick out the person in the front row, spend 20 minutes on him, and then he could turn around and talk about a fishbowl for 10 minutes and make you laugh,
Where do you fall on that, Toph?
I feel like both of your points I agree with on there. The way that I interpret it is you kind of get pigeonholed. Like, if Matt Rife, his whole thing was about crowd work, he kind of said like, let's use it for like, a streamer for an aspect. It was like a ninja. When Fortnite was on the rise, he was on, New Year's Eve specials, like everything. He was everywhere.
He was at Lollapalooza when I was there.
Yeah. As soon as that falls off, people kind of forget about you. So I kind of think like Matt Rife's state, since kind of like how he got his rise of fame, it was like crowd work in there. I feel like he kind of pigeoned himself into just primarily doing crowd work in there. But if he were to change that up, people would be like, why you changed up your style? This isn't what you do. So kind of like, maybe if it's not fair to him, but since you kind of got yourself in that lane, I feel like he's kind of stuck in that lane.
He's almost
like
a lot of right now.
Yeah, like a lot of people, like they use one of my favorite artists, MGK. People said he died after Eminem because he wasn't making so much rap songs in there. He started doing, rock or more rock pop in there, but he's still, just actually probably more pop than he's ever been. But it's just a certain demographic that they switched up. They kind of fell all the way off. Now he has a new audience here. You get what I'm saying with that? That's kind of how I feel. Like he's stuck in that lane.
He lost his motion, but he got a promotion.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to put it.
I think that for me, myself, it's like especially the way I like consume comedy specifically. Like whatever I find funny, whatever I want to sit down and watch, you know, either a 2-minute clip or a 20-minute or an hour-long set of, as long as I'm entertained, I think it's cool. But I guess where I could see Kyle going is the fact that eventually that novelty will wear off. And it's like, you're not going to be doing crowd work for 10 years and still be getting Netflix specials.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think so. Yeah, maybe comedy's changing in that way, but I agree. Like, I don't think people's attention spans are going to last that way. I mean, he's a pretty face, so like he might get some extension time out of it because he's just going to have like that cult following. Maybe Future is the Matt Rife of rap.
You guys remember Nick Cannon's Wild and Out?
Yeah.
He was on there, brace face,
Yeah,
looking like he was the nerdy white kid of the show.
I love Wildin' Out too. I like shit like that.
Had a
like,
good run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another comedian that I think is also on some borrowed time right now too is someone that I genuinely do think is really funny. But if Bert Kreischer doesn't come up with some more jokes soon, other than The Machine, I think that's gonna end fast.
He's been riding that. Yeah, their podcast has slowed down. Him and Tom's has slowed down to like once every 6 to 8 weeks they're recording.
Really?
Yeah, like they're only releasing an episode every 2 months right now because they're like, I've been a fan of the show ever since like Bert was drinking 64 ounces of Kool-Aid, and that clip went viral. Like that's kind of what put me onto the show, and they've slowly like gotten burnt out of doing the podcasting because more stuff's happening for them in Hollywood, especially Tom. But like Bert just came out with a Netflix show. I still haven't watched it, but yeah, I mean, he used to be like writing and like kind of, I don't know, like a lot more into like what it means to kind of be, you know, in the thick of comedy writing and all that. And it feels like he's kind of taken his fame and just ridden the Machine story. I agree completely. He's got to start coming up. And I think, honestly, he's kind of starting to do that. He got like blood clots in his lungs and had to he had to finally quit drinking, which everybody's like, thank God. But I think that is gonna like, he started to just do like more open mics. It sounds like from the couple of podcasts he's done since stopping, and he's lost like 30 pounds. So he's looking better. He's feeling better, I'm sure. So hopefully that means better joke writing and more of a clear head for better content. Cause like some of his jokes early on were very, very funny. He's never been my favorite, but I think he was like a kind of a true comic, and he's fallen out of that for sure.
That makes sense. Okay. As much as I enjoy talking comedy, I don't want to get it too late in here. We got to move over to some Toph's topics. So what this is going to be is the second Sunday of every month. We got our man here, Toph, and we're going to basically say, hey, floor is yours. Bring us some stuff to talk about. And go ahead. Yep, take it away.
Oh, my God, I ain't gonna cut you off there, though. Late entry family, welcome to the first installment of. There we go. We got work in it. Hey, there we go. Now you're good. Hey, that was all impromptu chat. We did not rehearse that. That was off the top of the dome right there.
I'll be better next time.
No, hey, like I said, it was good. I tried to do it. I saw you picked up on it there, so we just kind of freestyled that. So it's all good there. We kind of been talking about this in our own little group chat in there. Something that, you know, when I came back, something I wanted to do. A lot of us here, and like I said, not a shot at Dose in there, but Kyle, he's got his Michigan shirt on. Me personally, when it comes to watching sports, there's nothing like Saturday. From literally noon kickoff all the way to the night games in there. Just, you know, the pageantry, the energy, you know, the upsets. You got, you know, the storm clearing. There's college football. I mean, there's just something magical about it. It's the ambiance, the energy. And I love the NFL. I love the NBA. Don't get it twisted. But I think it's just like, you know, the energy. It's just unmatched for college football. So for me, that is my all-time favorite watch. I feel like it's just a bit more. It's more unscripted than NFL. Not the NFL scripted.
100%.
Like it at some points in there. But, you know, college football is magical, man. You know, you never know what's going to happen on a Saturday there. So I'm not going to start off with the super crazy one. We're going to do a little layup line for this one here. Just kind of ease on into it. So we got 2016. We got number 16, Oklahoma. versus Texas Tech. So this is the Baker Mayfield versus Patrick Mahomes shootout, which is a wild game.
Real quick, not to interrupt your thing, but just to give some more context. So Kyle and Toph both are much more into the college football than I am. I follow big storylines, and I follow my team like I follow U of M. I followed Shador and Travis Hunter when they were at Colorado. But I'm not like I only got so many hours in the day, and I feel like I would prioritize watching Sunday football where I know the players, I know the teams, I got fantasy going on. And then the NFL or the college football, it's not always what I'm tapped into. I know big storylines. I watch the national championship playoffs and stuff, but Toph's basically going to educate me on some things I may have missed.
Yeah, so like I said, we're going to start it real easy. We're going to save the juicy games for later on. But like I said, this was a more modern game, way back in a couple of episodes. Well, a lot of episodes ago. Those had the famous infamous, I've never seen Steve Nash dribble a basketball. So I always use that. And any context now. So I had to pick a game that, hopefully some of these names, he said, I remember that dude. Or, might know somebody in there. So
Steve Nash dribble a
that's still a
basketball.
great, that's one of my all time. That's something where Tyler Shuck. Hell no for me.
My parents were not like that into sports when I was growing up. So me getting into sports was when I myself got into it. So I came way late. For football, I started watching when I was like in the first Super Bowl I watched was when Drew Brees won, and then the second one was then Aaron Rodgers, and that's where I became like a Packers fan. Right, so that's where I came into football at, and still
that was like, back-to-back Super Bowls, right?
Yep, but that's like early my initial coming into football. And basketball, I didn't start watching basketball until 2015-16, the year that Brown won the championship.
Cavs versus Warriors.
Warriors, yeah, that was my intro to basketball. One of the first games, one of the first full games I ever watched was Kobe 81 retirement. Man, or not 81, what was it, 61?
62.
60.
Is ESPN Classic still a thing? We got to get him a subscription to ESPN Classic. And that way, when he's bored, he can just turn on. He can just turn on old games, bro. Let him get some nostalgia out there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Be like, damn, fucking Vince Young was like that in college.
He was.
Heard the name, never seen the pass thrown.
Oh man, we might have to put that game on there.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking about that, man. That's a good one. Game.
Yeah.
That is. So I was even a Texas Longhorns fan at that time, which was actually crazy.
Really? That's nuts.
That was like, okay, we'll go for me. And because I didn't start playing organized football really until middle school. So this is like 6th grade.
Okay.
Like I tried soccer. I was more chasing around butterflies. I was actually playing the game. I was running around as a kid out there. Don't know what's going on. Basketball, I think I did one practice. I was up out of there. Football, one practice. Said, yeah, this ain't it. So yeah, for me, like my teams was Falcons fans because this was Michael Vick, because that is apex in the A, and I was watching them in the playoffs when they destroyed the Rams in the divisional, and they had to play the Eagles with T.O. and McNabb. They didn't pull out the win, but just watching like Michael Vick, I was like, this dude's really the fastest person out on the field. Just instantly became a fan, even to the low times. And Longhorns wasn't really until Colt McCoy got there.
Oh, okay.
And, that run. So that's when I became those two teams. Like I said, the whole family is Michigan fans, but for me, like they were like bad. And so I was like, I don't want to be a fan of this team. This is when Ohio State was doing good. Troy Smith said again. Yeah. So that's kind of where I just kind of developed it in there.
Bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like so I don't hate Michigan at all. I respect them. I hate Michigan State more than Michigan, which is crazy to say from an Ohio State fan. It doesn't make any kind of sense.
Yeah.
But also the same thing with this guy, like the Lions and the Packers. So, we could have some anomalies in there. So.
Yeah, this podcast doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Kyle is the one true, Michigan, Detroit.
Homer.
Just, when in doubt.
Absolutely. Through and through.
But all right, now we'll get into it. Now, like I said, this is our first installment. So if there's any kind of technical difficulties, chat, don't kill us, please. Don't all do disrespect us. Chat gonna have all the disrespect coming on in there.
It might be all due, just don't disrespect us.
It might.
All right, I'm excited to see this. I've heard about this game, but I do not believe that I watched it. Is this when Baker planted the flag or no?
No.
No.
We can't play that one. Okay. Absolutely can't play that one.
That was versus Texas, wasn't
it? Ohio State.
Or was that versus? It was versus Ohio State.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, because him and Bosa, they got into them. Bosa did the same thing. I think the year after when he planted the flag.
Yeah.
Hey, for all of our audio listeners, you might want to switch over to YouTube for this next segment because this is gonna be fun.
It's gonna get spicy.
Now, really quick little cliff notes. This is the game. I think Patrick Mahomes had 834 total yards by himself.
What?
Yes. He had 834 total yards himself.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Someone watched this game and said, "Yeah, Mitch Trubisky, we want you."
Literally, bro. Hey, you'll see. This is unpolished Mahomes. You'll see. Like there were pundits talking about him not being a first rounder and things like that. But
and I think Cliff.
He was.
I think Cliff might be the coach at this time at Texas Tech.
Cliff
pretty sure.
Kingsbury. I believe he was. Yes.
And then Stinking Lincoln. He's still at Oklahoma at this time, I believe. There. Oh, yeah, this is good old Big 12 football. No kind of defense being played. This is what I like. This is my version of football. We don't play no defense. We play Madden. We super sim defense. Give me right back in on offense. I ain't got time for that.
Literally.
All right, let's go.
Oh, this is exciting.
Jones goes back with D.D. Westbrook.
For D.D. Westbrook at all.
You said another name? Yeah.
Remember where he played?
I mean, right here, Oklahoma, right?
No, NFL.
Oh, no.
I'll let you know in a minute.
So Mayfield has time to go underneath, and it's D.D. Westbrook making a cut for a first down.
Oh, that sounds.
Was he with the Titans?
3 games.
He was with the Jaguars.
Ah, okay.
This is when they had who was that awful quarterback that they took? They had like one good year. Also, shout out Western winning 45-31 down there. Yes, Blake Bortles down there.
Yeah.
They had Marquise Lee, who was at USC with Matt Barkley, Robert Woods as well too, and they ran it back when Matt Barkley was probably going to be maybe the first overall pick. He came back, did absolutely awful, and I think he went in like the 5th round. No. It was completely into this draft stock. The Jaguars just took like every beast in college. Just had a young team. Alan Hearns from Miami, Allen Robinson back from Penn State when he was good. I know he had some real bad years at the end there. But D.D. Westbrook, man, he was electric when he first came to the league. One of my favorite players. He just had all the young guns on Jaguars.
Okay. Hey, can you
Western winning against
Eastern? Turn
Eastern?
the volume down a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit? Yeah. There we go. Appreciate you.
Is that better?
Perfect.
Yeah, I think so. Damn, okay, Baker.
Joe Man Mixon.
That's Joe Mixon?
Yeah. That's Joe Mixon.
Oh, my goodness.
Our guy.
Just wait till you see who his tight end is, Spence. Just wait till you see who Baker's tight end is.
Oh, shank that.
Hey, it's college. It's college.
No, I lied. Kill the volume a little bit more, please.
A little more?
Yeah. Fumbled that boy.
That's
y'all remember Giles?
Giles?
He played in the league as well, too.
It's Giles, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't play it very long, but he had a short little stint there.
Where was he at? Jaguars? I'm just kidding.
No, I think Giles played for Eagles or the Texans. He was really good at Texas Tech, but he didn't pan out too much in the NFL. Rocket.
Damn, Baker slanging it.
DD.
Nah, we might need to turn it down a little bit more.
A little bit more.
I'm just thinking
Give it a pause.
I'm already like I'm at like no value.
Can you turn down
the
general computer?
Is this any better for you now? Or is it about more of the same?
Is Tony Brown? Fourth catch. I was gonna say I've never heard that name before.
No, I don't even know who Tony Brown is. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one.
Oklahoma bringing pressure. They swing it out.
Also, seeing Mahomes for number 5 is actually kind of nasty.
Who is that?
I don't know, but we're putting him on the white team next year.
Mahomes looks huge.
Oh yeah,
he was a little pudgy. He was a little pudgy.
Yeah, he looks humongous. He looks like
he had that good NIL package. He was skipping no meals.
Here's Devin Lauderdale, who can really fly. Gain of 16 to the 31. Too.
I don't remember who was on Oklahoma's defense, just their offense.
Yeah.
I mean, also, this is old Texas Tech. He did 3-3, so.
Did Mahomes have NFL players on his team?
Giles. That man right
Giles
there.
right there,
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
He had a Kiki Kuti as well, too. He played for the Texans.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know that name.
I mean, not many. I mean, like I said, this is Texas Tech, so.
Yeah.
Speaking about Pudgy, 96. Like that, he need to be out on the line.
Yeah, kicker got to skip some pasta dinners, dude.
No,
damn. Bro, I miss Joe Mixon. I hope he gets healthy, man. He was so good.
I don't know, man.
They just got David Montgomery. He's never getting healthy.
Mixon in college? Oh, man. He was supposed to be on Alabama.
Oh, he's supposed to play there?
Yep.
Oh,
He
my
was recruited
God.
to Alabama. That's
Oh,
Patrick
my
Mahomes
goodness,
that we know.
Mahomes.
He been doing it. He threw it to Sadler again. That's my boy.
Hope you took the over.
Yo, did he make it to the league?
I don't remember any Sadler.
Damn,
It's crazy. It's
Mahomes.
like watching Mahomes like back then to what we see now. Like, he really still does the same
Man,
thing.
Mahomes really switched up from college to pros. He was throwing to all his white friends in college. He really switched up. I
don't
say
know
that,
what
and
any of
then
these
this guy
people are.
catches it.
I love
Motherfucker
those
named
uniforms,
Lauderdale.
They're bringing pressure on the slant. Reggie Davis.
though. I know Florida
Hey,
for
pause it real
Lauderdale.
quick, Toph. I'm curious. Do you either of you know like the decision that went into Mahomes being in college, Mahomes 2, and in the NFL, he was just Mahomes?
I have no idea, actually.
Yeah,
I'm just noticing
my
that
only,
looking at his jersey.
Yeah. I did
I've
notice
seen
it,
that
but I didn't really
before,
think
too.
anything of it.
My only thought about it was that he just probably, or somebody said like, "Oh no, it'll look cleaner just putting Mahomes or something like that." I don't know.
I mean, it
Like,
definitely does look cleaner.
yeah.
Also, I think that one in front of the 5 just did wonders for him. I don't know. Him at number 5 just does not look right at all.
No.
Also,
I think
did
he
you
was
see
humongous.
Did you see his dad at the Super Bowl? Was that versus the Eagles when he pulled up like
Oh, yeah.
hammered? I'd want to
Yeah.
drop the 2 as well.
Honestly, that's probably it right there. Pops be going crazy, man.
Oh yeah, Pat Mahomes Sr.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Him and the brother. Only
Oh,
person
yeah,
normal is his
true.
mom.
I
Wife
don't know anything
crazy.
about his mom. Crazy.
That's a good
What?
thing. We don't know nothing, so that's good.
Yeah,
Fair.
literally, there's no news.
Yeah, sometimes no news is good news.
Oh man.
Mahomes pulls, has a block from Reid, has a
Still off
Damn.
and running though.
Hey, 26 didn't even try.
Nah, Oklahoma, they ain't trying. Got Brady Quinn on the commentating team.
to look to throw. Wants to go downfield. Instead, checks it down for a first down.
Hey, Baker still got that live arm though.
Completion. Here comes
Didn't Pat
Okay.
Mahomes the third transfer from Nebraska?
Bro, Mixon, oh my God.
What a dog.
man's run by
Told you, Mixon, man.
Yo.
inside the 40. First down from the 38.
I'm gonna show you guys the box score after the game as well, too, so you can see all the stats. Oh, there he is.
There he
Mark
is.
Andrews?
Yeah.
Mark Andrews.
What?
He's Baker's tight end.
Hey, he had all the NFL players on his team.
I feel like I'm watching a prequel movie.
I'm pretty sure Baker had 7 touchdowns
Off
this
the
game.
back foot.
Was that picks?
Nah,
Oh,
it was
just tipped.
tipped. Cyber, he also played in the NFL.
The name is
Oh
familiar to
yeah,
me.
Cyber. Yeah,
I can't think of his first
Austin.
name, but
Austin.
I know I've seen Cyber kick a kick before. Ooh,
Damn.
catch.
Hey, he's putting these right where they gotta be.
Kiki Kuti. There he is.
Look at that. He's still got that same like. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't fuck with me.
Yep. Damn.
That was actually an underthrow.
Oh,
Damn. Hey,
oh,
he
get
unleashed
that
the
shit
cannon
out of
right
here.
there.
Oh, he was getting help from the refs in college too. That's crazy.
Four receivers into the wide side. Mahomes rolling that way. Zipping one into
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, the dude still has crazy arm talent.
Emmanuel Beal, number 14 and number
Kiki
26.
cutie.
Looking like a true babyface assassin, though.
Now floats one.
There you go.
Nice pick.
One or two defensive plays you'll see in some Big 12 play.
Joe Mixon. Oh, my God.
Go. Oh, I thought he was going to do it.
I actually thought he was going to. I don't remember Adams.
Joe Mixon out here looking like Todd Gurley.
Facts.
Woo, college Todd Gurley, boy. We might have to watch one of them. Come on, Dede. Oh.
Stayed on his feet somehow to get within a yard of the first down. Mixon, it's going to be close.
That's first.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, what kind of spot is that?
By a link on that chain. Crowd will tell you.
I can't imagine watching this live. Like when it happened. That's got to be crazy. I actually don't know who won this game though, so I'm excited to see that.
Oh, I'm excited for you to watch.
Seeing Mixon play, that should give you an answer right there.
That's fair.
Oh,
bro, Mahomes looks like a more athletic Big Ben. He's humongous.
Yeah, that's a really good comparison right there. I never even thought about that. He's gonna do the Roethlisberger pump fakes.
Oh,
he was wearing that big rib protector too. What a fucking throw! This is halftime too. Holy shit!
23-23, 37 seconds in the half.
What do you guys think the over was before this game even started?
Bro,
45.
I'm gonna guess like 52. Yeah,
they gonna get that just by themselves.
Literally. Yep.
Damn. Left too much time for Baker is crazy.
Yeah, can't do that, man. I don't know who Baskin is.
First and 5. Abdul Adams comes in to take
I think this was Baker's Heisman year.
I think you're right. Yeah.
For a minute, I thought that was CD Lamb. I was like,
this is before he went. He was first overall this next season, right?
Yep.
And then Trubisky was third or whatever by the Bears.
I think Baker had the Sam Darnold draft.
Damn.
So Baker won, Sam Darnold won 3.
Yeah.
D.D. Westbrook was going crazy.
Year prior.
D.D. was that guy, man. I think he had maybe like 1,000-yard season in the NFL.
Hold on, pause this.
Yep.
So D.D. went to the Jags, and then what happened?
He just fizzled out, man.
He just wasn't NFL good?
Yeah, he wasn't.
And it's also the coaching changes too. You go from you have the guy before Urban Meyer to Peterson it's just a turnover.
Yeah. Also, I know it's a long time, but people forgot Allen Robinson was really good when he first came. So him and Allen Hurns, they took over. Hurns had some really bad knee problems, which pretty much ended his career. But the Allen duo, Blake Bortles, and you brought in Leonard Fournette, they were lethal, man.
Oh, Leonard Fournette.
Plus DJ Chark back in the day.
DJ Chark later on as well, too. So Jaguars, I just said, all young wide receivers.
That's fair.
Yeah, I missed that team, man.
Yeah.
They also had the really good uniforms that people hated.
Third down conversion. Pressure coming. Picked up. It's Benson. It's a first down.
Oh, get off me.
Johnson recovers to push him out at the 18.
From the side.
I gotta figure out who's
Oh my God, bro. Bruh. He caught that.
Drop it in the bucket.
Oh my goodness. Mahomes is one of those quarterbacks that, even after seeing him play for however many years in the NFL, it doesn't get old seeing that great.
Yeah.
Pause this real quick, Toph.
Yeah.
We got 9 minutes. Okay, of course. We got 9 minutes and 11 seconds left, of course. Of course, this is what I called the pause. But it's 37-31. It was 24-23 with 37 seconds left in the second quarter, and now it's 37-31. Basically 6 minutes later. That's insane.
Are these guys gonna break 50?
Oh yeah, they go well above 50.
Yeah,
oh my God.
This is gonna go crazy. Just wait. This is
this
is just the start.
We're only halfway there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Play where they fake the mix in and have an open back.
It's also crazy just watching this. Just like, how did they not see Mahomes' talent?
That's crazy to me to think about.
One-hander out of there.
Bro, Joe Mixon. What was Joe Mixon's draft? What was he?
I'll tell you. I know he went to the Bengals right away.
Yeah. But
Kyle, remind me, like, you remember that bar incident he had when he hit the girl?
Oh,
was that before the draft?
It was before.
I think that was before the draft.
And I
remember in Cincinnati.
I remember hearing about that.
Bro.
Yep, I remember hearing about that. That killed him.
Yeah.
That's just bad as Ray Rice in the elevator.
Yeah. Kareem Hunt in the casino. I mean, yeah. The list goes on.
Really,
running backs love punching
Alvin
women.
Kamara.
What the hell? Yeah, Kamara.
Ain't been the same since.
They're bruisers. All right. Bad joke.
We at Late Entry do not condone domestic violence whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
There's your guy Sadler. Adam Sadler.
That's my boy right there.
That's what I'm
We're
calling
recruiting him.
Oh, you got to stay on your feet, young man. I don't know who
I'm just thinking about what this game would look like if Mahomes had some real weapons over there.
I was just thinking the same thing, that Baker definitely had the star-studded lineup.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Put your cape on, son.
Isn't Mahomes from Texas?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
How the hell did he not go to Austin?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
Also, really quick,
yeah,
you guys didn't know, when the Longhorns are on the decline, they missed out on I know Matthew Stafford, he's from Texas, but he was supposed to go there. Kyler Murray, Johnny Manziel, Dak Prescott. I think they also missed out on Marcus Mariota. He took a visit there, but of course Mariota's from Hawaii, so he went to Oregon.
Wait, where did Johnny go? I thought he played at Texas.
Texas A&M. He did, but he went to the wrong Texas school.
Gotcha.
So that's also why Mac Brown got fired, because he missed out on so many of these quarterbacks when they were just bad.
I was just going to say,
gone, he couldn't get
Mac Brown. Mac Brown was recruiting Mahomes as a safety.
What?
Mac Brown was recruiting Mahomes as a safety, not a quarterback.
That's insane.
Yeah. Mac, he has some dementia going on in this.
That is sad.
No defensive line.
You're recruiting a baseball pitcher as a safety?
Baker been him.
He really has.
This is why I love watching Baker in college, man.
Yeah, these old, like watching these QBs, like you're like, oh, I see how the NFL saw that insane potential out of them.
Then the clip of him getting tackled up by the police officer. He was like Johnny before Johnny, but just not as intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Little horse collar.
Watching Mahomes here, I feel like I'm watching Justin Herbert. Like, just one man versus the whole team.
I need help, man.
What would happen?
He's down 2 scores. 51-38, Mahomes.
Damn, Mahomes.
Sometimes you got to do it yourself.
His scrambling has gotten so much better in the NFL.
I love how his celebration for every single touchdown is just...
really quick. If I just watched this game, I said, we drafting this man. I don't care. Here's all I need to see was just this one game right here.
That throw?
Just like watching, like, all of his talent, like, in this game. Just like, he got the tools. We just got to, hone it in. Oh, hold on, Dede.
51-45 is crazy.
This is an average Saturday.
Literally.
Average Saturday in the Big 12 back in this time? Yeah.
Ooh, how did he not sack him?
Gosh.
How did he not sack him?
Bro, Joe Mixon. How many touchdowns does Mixon have right now? 3?
I think I've seen at least
3 or 4. Yeah.
3 to 4.
Here's a 2-point. DD.
Good Lord.
Who is this running back? Oh yeah, I don't know that guy. I was thinking the Giants war.
Oh shit!
QT.
Oh my goodness!
Like I said, this is just the ultimate shootout game.
This is like the college version of Mahomes versus Goff.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Out of there.
Damn, bro, Joe Mixon. Oh
gosh.
my god.
Joe Mixon, man, mix him up, Mixon.
From 42 untouched in the fourth quarter. What are you doing, Texas Tech DC? What are you doing?
Ain't got no answer for it. All defensive coordinators needs to be fired after this game.
Wait, Toph, pause it.
Oh.
You said there was a lot of speculation about if Mahomes would even be a first rounder. You said that earlier, right?
I was just say, like, you know, if I was just like, this is my first
slip.
time watching Patrick Mahomes. Just after this game alone, I'd be like, yeah.
Were they judging his throwing motion? Is that what the question marks were?
Throwing motion, Texas Tech, just like I said, you know,
Decision
not a
making.
very big school.
Yeah, he would throw it into. I mean, you see it in this game. He throws it into. He'll just
he did some wild
up
stuff.
the deep ball.
Yeah.
Into double coverage and just
I guess
F it, you know.
I guess what I'm thinking about, and maybe I'm jaded as a Green Bay fan because I think that it's
because you had Aaron Rodgers for 20 years. Yeah.
No, it's not just that, but you can see. I saw a video the other day of Malik with the Dolphins, like it just in OTAs or whatever is going on right now, and they were looking at his motion, and they were like, it's certain quarterbacks you can watch and just see that they spent 3 or 4 years at Green Bay. And it's like the way that Aaron Rodgers throws the ball, the way that Jordan Love throws the ball, the way that Malik is now throwing the ball, that throwing motion all looks very similar. And I'm watching Mahomes' throwing motion, and I'm like, that bitch is kind of ugly. So that's why I was wondering.
I think a lot of it, kind of what Kyle said, is just like his game was really raw in college.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, Mahomes did not play right off the bat when he got drafted. You still had Alex Smith, who played, you know, that 1 year. So they took his time. Thankfully, he had Andy Reid as well, too. But like I said, this was crazy that Mr. Trubisky was, you know, that's who they got. They also had Deshaun Watson, who also, you know, got picked later on. So there's a lot of quarterbacks that, you know, got passed upon just in the draft class alone.
Which is crazy because for me, like, obviously Deshaun has done what Deshaun has done, and we're separating that just for the point of this conversation. Deshaun's back-to-back, I think it was 2 or 3 years that he played in the national championship game. That was one of the best performances of me that I've seen as a casual college football fan. I was mind blown watching Deshaun Watson play. When he got drafted, I was so excited. Playoff game, 2019, I think it was, against Mahomes, Chiefs versus Texans. I was like, yeah, Deshaun was doing some of the. To me, that was like my college like quarterback GOAT from a limited experience. I know that there's better performances that I've heard of, but.
Yeah, too bad he didn't get a happy ending.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. This guy.
Sorry.
Really quick,
Oh my God.
I know we kind of had that like Golden State and like Cleveland rivalry for like a pretty long while. When you had LeBron as apex, you also had the Clemson Alabama like every year in the championship they were going at it, and then you know Watson had his time. Then you had Trevor Lawrence as well too, to pick right up after it. So like I said, that like 4 year where they were going at it. You know, Dabo Swinney and Nick Saban, like the old heads of college football who hated the NIL, like those were some of like the peak of college football right there.
Oh yeah,
agreed. Shut up, Michigan, 41-8 against Illinois.
I was like about to say, I don't even remember who was on their team back then. 2016 was Denard still there?
Denard maybe. No, I think that might have been Gardner years. Devin Gardner.
Well, I mean, he was there. I think they played together at least 1 year because I remember Gardner's playing wide receiver as well too. So
yeah,
of course, Texas taking a loss. Yep, that sounds about right back around this time.
You're talking about during this time? Wasn't this Shea Patterson?
Who?
Was this not Shea Patterson era? I think so.
Ooh, yeah, I think you're right. I think it was. Why were we ranked 3 with Shea Patterson? Were we really?
No
I could be wrong.
It had to be Denard.
Nah,
Yeah.
Denard graduated earlier than that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Denard was
Corey Clement.
You said who's Corey Clement?
Y'all remember Corey Clement?
No.
God, that sounds familiar.
No, I do not.
I saw his name down there.
He's like just dropping that one on you.
Man, all 20, 56 to 3.
Is this it? Is this game?
Finally game now.
This is game.
66-59.
Hold on, we got the box score for y'all.
Yeah, please.
Baker Mayfield, 545, 7 touchdowns. Joe Mixon, 31, 263, and 2 touchdowns.
Bruh.
He also caught the ball 4 for 114 and 3 more touchdowns.
Oh my God.
Shit.
D.D. Westbrook, 9 for 202, 2 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes threw the ball 88 times, 734 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. 12 for 85, 2 touchdowns on the ground.
So
where's your boy
Sadler?
7 for 7, set 5.
I guess what you could say too is a game that literally ended at 7 points. That interception that Mahomes threw was really the difference in the game.
Yep.
Shout out to Stephen Parker.
Wow.
Both those DCs got an earful on Monday, dude.
66-59 is crazy.
That is a score line right there.
Honestly, after watching that, like all those guys, Baker, Mixon, Patrick Mahomes, like what they did back then, I still see it today.
Wow. Yeah. 100%. Wow. Especially with like Baker, like that's something I was actually going to add is like if let's say Baker, this is a lot of ifs, right? But let's say just Baker gets drafted to Andy Reid, gets to sit a year, and then starts. Like, there's no way he's not still a Chief right now, right? Like, he never would have had the pinball of a career that he had. And I know it was a year prior that he got drafted. He was first overall. The Browns are undoubtedly going to take him, right? So this could have never happened. But with how polished he looked versus Mahomes in that game, like, he was very NFL ready. And that just shows you that the Browns absolutely fumbled an all-time prospect,
I don't think that's a crazy take.
I mean, yeah. So I was up here saying he would be top 5, or was it top 5 within 2 years or whatever a year ago. I don't know for sure that's going to happen, but I mean, Baker's raw talent is insane, and you can see it in the throwing motion. Like, he's throwing it now at Tampa, just like he is in that video right there. Just like he's free, he's seeing the defense, he's reading everything, he knows where his receivers are. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show putting good skill players around you helps a lot too.
This draft class is crazy. Baker went 1, Saquon 2, Sam Darnold 3, Denzel Ward at 4, Bradley Chubb at 5, Quentin Nelson at 6, Josh Allen at 7, Roquan 8, McGlinchey at 9, and Josh Rosen went 10.
Whew.
Wow.
So yeah, Josh Rosen was literally out of all these draft picks, he's like the only bust.
He never even got a chance.
First round. Yeah, because he played 1 year, did god awful. Very next year they brought in Kyler Murray.
Did Josh Rosen? Did he even play his rookie year?
No, he played. He started the whole season.
Did
he?
I
think he won like 2 games or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Can I look at the stats from here? Let's look at his stats.
Brought Cliff Kingsbury in, and then Cliff wanted Kyler.
Yeah, he played 14 games. He threw 11 touchdowns, 14 picks. Then he went to the Dolphins right after. Had 1 touchdown, 5 picks in 6 games.
Oh my god!
And then he did not play in 2020. Then he went to the Falcons in 2021. Don't even remember that at all.
Oh wow!
Had went 2 for 11, 2 interceptions.
Oh,
so, yeah,
my.
Rosen was just mega ass.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Wow.
Well, late entry. That was Toast Topics, our first installment. Hope you guys enjoyed that one on there. We'll have another game for you guys next month on the second Sunday of every month. How'd you guys like it?
It was cool to me to see some. Like I said, I feel like I was watching a prequel story. Like, I know what Joe Mixon, what he represents, Baker, Mahomes, but like seeing Mahomes in the 5, Mahomes 2, weighing like 20, 30 more pounds than he does now, was interesting to watch.
He looked like Cam Newton's weight.
Yeah, he did.
But he was still pretty elusive, but not like,
yeah.
I feel like he was a runner, not a scrambler. Now I feel like he's a scrambler. Does that make sense?
100%.
Yes, 100%.
I think early Mahomes, like in his career, you saw a lot more of that, like running, like running mentality, you know, runner's mentality, kind of that Michael Vick, like find your hole and dart towards it. Never had the shiftiness, obviously, but could make guys miss and make shit work. But yeah, he's not a pocket passer, like you said. He's definitely a scrambler now.
Yeah.
I also think he's wearing that Ben like stomach guard there, that like rib cage guard right there. And I don't think he does that anymore. So that probably makes him look a little bigger too. But he definitely had a little pudge in the face.
Around this time, I feel like this is like when we kind of started shifting to the more mobile quarterbacks. Like I'm trying to think, because in this draft class, you had, you know, Baker, who's still mobile. Josh Allen was in this one. Also, all the way down the end, you still had Lamar Jackson, the last pick in that same draft there. So like then after that, you started getting Justin Herbert's in there. Russell Wilson's already been playing around this time. So this was kind of like the change in the guard, where your quarterbacks had to at least improvise. You ain't got to be Lamar Jackson, but you can't be a statue other than Tom Brady, who was still, you know, cooking around this time.
Yeah, we can't build you a top 5 O-line for 4 years straight, bro. So you got to do something.
Word to the guy whose jerseys you have hanging above you.
Yeah, I know. His face was running through my brain as I was saying what I was saying. Thank you very much. Love you, JG. Have a good year, please, you fucker.
In the interest of time, Kyle, why don't you hold your keep cut forward, but tell us about the Masters.
Okay. So, Rory Mcilroy, back-to-back winner of the Masters. Didn't want it to happen. Wanted to see an American do it. There were a couple guys I was rooting for. Jason Day.
Where's he from?
He's Irish.
I guess the name Rory.
Yeah. Okay. He was a childhood favorite of mine too. Like he kind of was the next, like supposed to be the next like Tiger. He has become like the face of the PGA a little bit.
You were so excited for him last year. What changed?
Oh, I'm excited for him to win. I wasn't rooting for him. So like that's the part where it's like I'm a little bitter about it. But and then my favorite golfer Bryson did not even make the cut. So like he didn't even make it to play on Saturday, Sunday. So he was just completely out of the comp. There were a couple other dogs I had in the race, but yeah. At the same time, with how good Rory played, like it's kind of similar to last year. Like, might not have been my first choice, but at the same time, him getting his first Masters win was awesome. Him being the 4th person to do it back to back, also an awesome feat. So I'm impressed with him for that. The big thing that I'm mad about is that we didn't know that he was taking his $50 million private jet over to Augusta, Georgia, like multiple times leading up to this tournament. If I would have known that, I would have been on DraftKings putting $150 on Rory Mcilroy, bro. Like what he would do is he would drop his daughter off at school. He would hop on his PJ. He'd go from Jupiter, Florida to Augusta, Georgia, play 18, get a practice round in, and then he would fly back home, pick his daughter up, go home for dinner. Like, honestly, W dad, like, that's dope as hell. But also, like, no, like 99% of other players on the PGA don't have the money or the time or even, like, the ability to play Augusta other than the week leading up to the Masters. Because unless you win the Masters, like, you don't get a membership and this and that. Like, there's so many things that go into playing at this course. It's such a walled garden, right? And so he skipped a couple of tournaments this year to go and play 2-3 days a week in a row at Augusta to be ready for the Masters this year, dude. He said he'd been playing for 20 years trying to win a Masters, came close so many times, finally did it. He's like, I'm not giving up this green jacket that fast, dude. I am going to show up. I am going to learn every little nook and cranny, bless you, of this green. and I am going to make every putt I need to. And that is exactly what he did. I mean, when push came to shove, God bless you, he did everything he absolutely needed to do to win this tournament. Ended up winning it by 2-3 strokes. And meanwhile, like, there's a 39-year-old amateur, that ex-college basketball player that from like Bloomington, Illinois or something like that. And the whole time leading up to the Masters, he was practicing on a simulator at like a random place up the street from his house. He didn't even have to, bless you. He didn't even have that one was muted. Damn. He didn't even have the resources to even get to a course, let alone play at Augusta, the course they were playing. And of course he shot 15 over in 2 days, got eliminated, the whole 9. But it's funny to me how he gets that. I mean, he's earned that right, I guess, right? By being a winner, by being in the PGA for this long. But also, like, it's like, man, if we would have known you had this, like, we would have been betting on you 2 weeks ago. But yeah, they ain't never going to release that until Saturday night when all your bets are in. And then Rory will be like, oh yeah, I've actually been playing this course a lot lately. Like, yeah, no shit you won, dude.
So how do people feel about that? Because on one hand, it's like, and I'm curious if you as like the super golf fan. On one hand, I understand from the athlete perspective, why would I not use every advantage that I have? But on the other hand, if it's a quote unfair advantage, like, do people feel salty about that, or is it like it is what it is?
Yeah, I kind of think people will tell you, like, because yeah, I guess that's so tough. So to me personally, I guess, yeah, this is all I can talk from. If I know a course, I'm going to play it better. The more I play a course, the better I'm going to get at it, because you just, and that makes sense, right? Like, the more you're going to learn what you hit here and what you're doing there. So yeah, that is an advantage. They do switch a lot of things around when you go to play it for like the actual tour event. They like move pins. They'll move tee boxes to like behind some tree. So you got to play completely. So it ends up being some completely different scenario. But yeah, the advantage is totally there. Like, that he gets to just like go play it whenever he wants because he's a winner.
But is that not how all athletics are though? Like, Shador had Tom Brady coaching him. Whereas,
right,
like, fucking
exactly.
Deion Sanders is like, hey, run the slant or we're running back to the hood. Like,
yeah, right.
Like, you know
exactly.
what I mean? Like,
no, that's
just how athletics work, isn't it?
Yes. So that's where my opinion falls on it, is like, and every winner, like, leading up to Rory, has had this opportunity, and there's only been 4 repeats, right? So like, it's not like it's necessarily going to do it for you. But like, if I'm just talking from my own experience, like competing in some, local golf tournaments or whatever, like, yeah, if you know the course, like, I'm starting at a league this year on a course I've been playing since I was like 9, and I'm very excited. I know every single hole front to back. I've been playing it since I could only hit the driver like 110 yards, so like, I know this course very well. So like, I'm very, I feel like I'm Rory leading into the Masters right now, because all these guys are like, oh, Sycamore, that's a fun course. But I'm like, oh, I've been playing here. So I know how the greens work. I know they're fast. Like, yeah, there's just things you can like clock that other guys aren't going to clock. So yeah, the advantage is totally there. But like you said, that's sports. You get by with who you know, with your coaches. You're in the circumstances you're in because of who you've made connections with or who you've been coached by,
That's I'm with it. Any other thoughts? Anyone else that caught your eye over the weekend that, like, hey, we should keep an eye on moving forward?
Colin Morikawa, Asian American golfer, played through a back injury this week and played some of the best golf I've seen him play in 2 years. He might be on the up and up.
What's up with Asian golfers hurting their backs?
Man, I don't know. That's a good point. I wish I had a funny quip for that, but I got nothing.
All right. Toph, send us up out of here, big homie.
Hey, as always. Also, if you're brand new and you like what you saw today, hit us up on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, at Late Entry Podcast. If you rock this on YouTube, as always, comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you tell somebody, tell your friend, your mama, your daddy, your sneaky links, your teacher sneaky link. and they sneaky link.
Man.
And on that note, late entry.
Wait. I'm so sorry. I just real quick.
Hold on.
Oh,
If you listen to this, on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, leave a review, please. Go ahead, click that 5 stars. If you leave a comment, that's even better. But click the little 5 stars on the review. We'd appreciate that a lot.
And if you don't, I'm breaking your ankles, your kneecaps.
Your auntie's ankles, your auntie's sneaky links ankles.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Late entry, we out. Peace.
Peace.